This is the Opera and Concert Hall in Rouen. Today we're going to take a walk along the Seine, and we're going to visit the Saint-Romain Fair in Rouen. This plaque marks the approximate location that Joan of Arc's body was tossed into the Seine River after she was burned at the stake in May of 1431. The Seine flows downstream from Paris to Rouen. It's about 200 kilometers. The river meanders quite a bit because driving from Paris to Rouen is only 123 kilometers. And from Rouen to the English Channel is another 100 kilometers. The busts on this bridge commemorate famous explorers from all over the world. This character coming up was born in Rouen. His name was Robert Cavalier de La Salle, and he has a Canadian connection. He purchased some land in Quebec and started the town of Lachine. He was also the first European to travel the entire length of the Mississippi River, and he acted on behalf of Napoleon in the sale of Louisiana to the Americans in the Louisiana Purchase. He was assassinated in Texas in 1687. We're on the left bank of the Seine. One way you can tell is look at which way the water is flowing. If it's flowing to the left, you're on the left bank. Here's a selfie of Barb and I. We're in Rouen visiting our daughter Kira, her husband Mac, and daughter Collins. Kira is also expecting to give birth to a baby boy while we're here. This is the Le Roof complex. There's 7 restaurants inside. We chose a tapas restaurant here called Pinzos. The restaurant was quite quiet for a Saturday at lunchtime. Several families arrived while we were here. Perhaps noon is too early for lunch for the French. We ordered a starter of cheese croquettes. We had already eaten a couple before that picture. I had a beef enchilada, and Barb had a truffle club sandwich. The food was very good. This is the 106, a live music venue. We're going to attend a concert there later this week. We've boarded the Calypso. It's a small electric ferry that shuttles people across the Seine. On the Saturday that we visited, there was no charge to cross. During the week, I think, you need to show your transit pass to get aboard. I'll just speed this up a little bit. So now we're on the right bank of the Seine. Along this side there's several restaurants. We saw a bowling alley, a pool hall, a laser tag, and both sides of the river have these nice wide promenades that are good for cycling or jogging or walking. This is a food hall that has a variety of vendors with different cuisines. This ship is the Escapade, which has lunch and dinner cruises on the Seine for 2.5 hours. During the winter, the times are limited, so it won't work for us during our trip. The Saint-Romain Fair is in town, and we're going to walk through it. Legend has it that in the 7th century, a gargoyle, which is a kind of dragon, terrorized the inhabitants of Rouen. Bishop Romain set off to kill the monster, accompanied by a man condemned to death. The deal was he'd be pardoned if he was able to beat the dragon. He did so, and then on that legend, every year until the French Revolution, one of Rouen's death row inmates was pardoned on All Saints' Day. The current fair has been running annually since the end of the 19th century. These food halls where they were serving barbecued pork were very busy when we were there. Kind of had an Oktoberfest feel to it. The rest of the fair was quite quiet because it was just opening up for the day. Entrance to the fair is free. You just have to buy tickets if you want to go on one of the rides or play one of the games. Apparently in the evening it's packed. These diggers had everything from a Winnie the Pooh to a penis stuffy. We stopped at the nearby Docks 76 Mall to grab a couple of things. The mall also seemed pretty quiet for Saturday. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.